ask Angelica Ugarte to come up. And she is a Logan Square resident who is from that wasn't. Okay. Okay, South Logan Square resident. She's going to share a story with us.
Hi, I'm Angelica Ugarte. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story. I thought it was going to be small, so I'm a little nervous. So I came to the state in 1993 with my sister. So we were new to the state. I came from a small city. So we came and we were living in the north side. I come from a family of educators back in the country. So I came here, I was going to study and do all these nice things and have a nice life, right? So I came and I came to live with my aunt in the north side. So, times passed by, and 10 years later, we decided with my sister to buy a house. So that was around 2004, I think. So we bought the house. We could not afford to live in the north side because it was at that point super expensive. So we moved to Humboldt Park. By then we didn't know there was because you say Humboldt Park. Humboldt Park was a bad neighborhood. I didn't know anything because I wasn't from Chicago, so I had no clue what neighborhood was good or what neighborhood was bad. So we moved there. We started building stuff. I study biology. My sister is an engineer. But we were not savvy about buying houses. So, we were new here. This is our first house. So, and we trust these people to get the loan, and we forgot to read the little part when we have variable interest. So at that point, maybe we had 4, I don't remember. So we were paying, and things started going up and up and up. At one point, it was $3,000, $4,000 the mortgage. And even though we were working and we were sharing the cost, we could not afford it anymore. So we started looking for help. We had Chase, and it's exhausting. The whole process is exhausting of sending paper after paper, and they keep telling you this, you talk to this, you talk to somebody else. They send you to this organization, and they send you to this other one. And 2 years goes by, and there's nothing you could do. So I work in a not-for-profit organization. I do tenant rights. So it was shocking to me. I had empathy with people. We have a hotline. So I remember the first call I took from people desperate because the sheriff was coming over. They want to rent there. She had a baby 10 days before, and she had to move out, and there was nothing she could do. And I felt bad for that person, really bad, and I knew the law and I told her what to do. But I'm telling you, it's a totally different story when they happen to you. It's just because you see, I'm a Latina, but I see myself not like the other people, I'm not the poor, or I'm not them, I'm different, right? But then these things happen to you, and you feel so bad and you don't know what to do, and so we keep fighting, and so in this whole process, before we went into foreclosure, I started noticing the changes, I like organic food. I have always buy organic food, and my kids take classes in the art school, but there was never nothing in the neighborhood, so I always had to take them somewhere else. And then all of a sudden I started noticing that Selma produce this organic food, and it's like, what? Organic food as Selma produce? And then you're walking on the street and you see all these white faces, and it's like, what's going on? And then you see some people that look Asian, and it's like, something's happening here. So you see all these signs, and to be honest, one point myself was like, I had this conversation, gentrification, because you don't really look carefully. Gentrification, a person to me is good in the sense oh, now you have access to this night classes for your kid. Now the trash just pick up more often, and now you could buy organic food. So also you are able to walk in the street, and now the police come way more often. Oh, and now you can find a taxi. You could get into a taxi because there's no taxis to go wherever you need to go. And then happens to you. a study. I did all the things that I needed to do. So why is this happening to me? And then you realize, oops, I'm a Latino, I don't have money, and yeah, it has happened to me. So then I went through the process of hating everybody. When I went to sermon and I see all these white people there, to be honest, I'm a very rational person, but this hate that came into me was like, you feel like a piece of trash. That's how you feel. You don't have the money, you have to move. You went in the north side, now you're in Humboldt Park, now you have to move somewhere else. So you have all these bad, flawed and bad feelings, and you feel like eating everybody else. And, but then you have to talk in our ways. I have white friends, and I was honest with them. I will have this conversation because I was so mad at what's happening to me. At the end, we lost the house. It was funny, we were trying to buy it back. They sold the house, and the same day my dad put an offer, and somebody else bought the house for the same amount that my dad had put into that offer. So it's like, okay, now when I rent, they come and say, oh yeah, we're gonna rent it, don't worry. So we keep asking, can we buy the house back? And at one point they say yes, and then say no, and then I receive a 30-day notice. Right before Christmas, that's our Christmas gift. So they sent us a notice like, you have 30 days to move. And it was like, I remember I was with Noah, and I was like, don't worry, when I call the anti-eviction campaign, we're gonna sit right there and we're not moving. So then we found out it was somebody the red tape was from somebody in the middle that didn't want to sell us to us. We were able to find the landlord, make an offer. At the end, we bought the house back, and we didn't pay the much, and now we have a fixed rate interest. But this doesn't happen to a lot of people, and pretty much happened to me because I work with this non-for-profit. I know how to navigate the stuff, but what happened to people that doesn't know how to do this? And I'm telling you, it's a very frustrating experience. And to me, now and then after that I went into the fictional campaign. So at that point I was totally able to relate to them because it happened to me, and it sucks. It really sucks. So we try to find out ways to work with that and not to lose hope. And I really feel like everybody deserves a clean place, in a nice place. But also, you don't see how many Latinos here, but sometimes it maybe has to do with that, because you're not able to understand, it's just you hate that other people that took your place. So that's my story.